Hey everyone, good morning and welcome back to our channel. I am Sandra. My husband and I are full-time resellers. We're semi-retired. Do this just to pay our bills out here, and we're doing really good. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning and a subscriber, thank you so much for returning and supporting our channel. We so appreciate it. My numbers on YouTube are growing, and I've got really great feedback from people, and it's just been wonderful to see y'all. And today is finally, I'm getting around to doing the what solds for last week, from Sunday to this last Sunday. As you all know, my previous video, my last video, I shared with you that last weekend, our town was one of the towns affected by the massive windstorm, 100-mile-per-hour windstorm that resulted in some tornadoes in other parts closer to us here in South Dakota. And so last weekend was literally a shutdown of the town, a recovery time. It's been a few more days now since the weekend, and everybody is doing really good here. The town is back up on its feet here locally. Still have some cleanup to do for certain areas, but everybody is in great spirits and just so thankful that recovery time was so quick for us. And we are doing really good here. We have some things to work on our house. So we did have some busted out windows, but we're going to get that taken care of and call on that. We are just so thankful that things are going so well. We had some great sales, and I'm here to share with you what those great sales were. We sell on Poshmark, Ebay, Mercari, Vinted, Facebook Marketplace, and Depop. So we sell on, I think, 6 platforms now. So I'm just going to kind of share with you as I've been doing over here, screenshots, whether it's here or over here, I'm not sure which side it goes on, but I will share with you the screenshot of the items sold. So we had, I believe, 14 sales on a few different platforms. So this was on Poshmark. This was an X-Tenation t-shirt that I received in a men's box. I think I had this listed for like 15. They came back and offered me 8, so I countered with 10 and they took it. So that sold and shipped out. I wasn't sure how much I was going to get for that, because when I did the comps on that particular shirt, there just wasn't running high on comps. So I was at least so thankful to get my money back and maybe double on that. So that was great. And then we received here, and then I've had these shorts here. This came in one of my very first boxes last summer. I had 2 of these that came, and I was really glad to sell one of them. These were super cute Guess shorts that I had, again, 2 pairs of them in a size large. These were listed on Poshmark for 20. They received an offer through VA for 16, and they accepted. So I was so glad to get those out the door, because I've had them for a while and still have one of those left to get done. So I'm going to get those up and going. And we sold another piece of jewelry this last week on Poshmark. Somebody purchased outright this beautiful natural blue stone double layer necklace. This was so pretty. I've had this for a while, and somebody went on Poshmark, purchased it outright. I received $20 on that. It was listed for $25, so Poshmark fees and whatnot. So that was great profit on that. I think that piece of jewelry cost me like 88 cents. So great profit on that. These shoes here, these were Pickinos shoes. I had them listed for 35, and comps were running a little bit higher on these shoes, but I've had them for a little bit, and we are wanting to, if we can, especially if it's been listed for like a month or 2, turn inventory over to get new inventory in. Our goal is to make money and not hold on to things. And this was one of those things where I've had a couple people show some interest in them, but not a lot. And because I think she sent me a $21 offer, and even though the comps were showing more like around 25, 28, I was okay with that. I just wanted to get them sold and moved on to a new home, so that was a great sale there. And then I had the first bundle in a really long time. I have not been getting a lot of bundles on Poshmark, which is okay. But I received it. This was one of those items that I received a bundle while we were in the midst of literally the day of the storm. I received this bundle offer, and thank goodness it did not expire until the next day when my power came back up, so I was able to go through on all my offers and accept this. And it was an offer for these two Jordan. It was an Air Jordan and a Jordan Dry Fit shorts, size both mediums, and they offered me $30. It was $45 for the two of them. I was happy to take that because these again were in another men's box, so they were $4 a piece. So I made I doubled my money on my COG on that on each piece, so they were about $12 a piece because my earnings were $24. So I was very happy to accept that and get those sent off to a new home. Okay, it was funny because this was through a Goodwill haul, and this was one of those pieces where I share with you where I was at the end of an aisle and a gentleman came through and he was looking at some things because I knew it was going to take a little while. I decided to go ahead and just kind of let him finish looking at what he wanted to look at, and I decided to go back to the end of the aisle and finish it, and I was so glad that I did because I found this practically brand new. It had no wear on it whatsoever, and it was listed for $275. Was the tag on it. It was an Under Armour Heat Gear men's polo extra large, and this was listed on Mercari. Somebody sent me an offer of $20. I gladly accepted, so that went off to a new home. I was so thrilled with that. And then I have this beautiful Hootie Mondi, I think it's Howdy Mondi or Hootie Mondi software. Oh my gosh, this was so soft. I had quite a few people like this on all different platforms. On Mercari, I had it listed, I think, for $45, maybe it was $50. I had it listed for $50. I sent them a $39 offer, and she accepted. Oh my gosh, I was so glad to see this go to a new home. I've had this for a while, since probably the fall, so for about 5 or 6 months. And so I was so glad to get that off to a new home. It was a beautiful Aztec cover wrap, so soft. So I was so glad to see that. Moving on. This Knit Wild Fable sweater, beautiful color. I've had this again since like last fall. I was so glad to see this go. It was listed on Mercari for $25. I sent her a $20 offer and she accepted, and she sent me great feedback about how beautiful it was and how much she loved it. Okay, this next piece, again, from an older box. I was so glad to finally get this last. I had 2 of these. This one finally sold. It was listed on Mercari, and I don't know if it shows 25. So they purchased it at 25. I don't know if I had it at 28 and I sent her a $25 offer, but either way, this was a really pretty off the shoulder, open shoulder top. So that went out the door for $25. Okay, and then these beautiful frosted glass swan candle holders. Oh my gosh, these were so pretty. This was another one where Dan was like, oh my gosh, I like these so much. But these did sell. We listed them for $12 on Mercari. And she took a $10 offer that I sent her. Either that or she sent me the $10 offer. Honestly, we have so many offers and deals and everything going through on so many platforms. Sometimes I can't remember if I sent them an offer or they sent me. And then after she purchased, she sent me a message saying, please make sure you package carefully. I've had orders come through and they don't come through shipping okay. We do package very much with care. As I've mentioned, we used to own a shipping company, so we know very much how to package things properly. We've had no issues with any of the fragiles we've sent out. In fact, if anything, people have commented and thank you to us so much for how we package with care. And she did message saying, great packaging. So that went out the door. Those were so pretty. I was so glad to see those go to a new home. Okay, next on Mercari. Another piece that I received in a box last summer. I've been holding onto this for quite some time, and I was so glad to see this go to a new home. This was on Mercari. It was listed for $25. She sent me a $20 offer. So gladly accepted. The COG on this was $6.40 from an old box. I was so glad to get this to a new home, and so there was that piece. Okay, so on to eBay. We did have a few sales on eBay again. So glad we're getting more sales on eBay. I've got some more coming up this next week. These were some more of these new in box Hampton Bay LED pathway lights. This was a set of 4. We had these listed for like $130 or something like that. They sent us a $100 offer. We accepted. So those went out the door and we were so glad. These were one of those items where we got multiple different types of items. I don't know if you've seen through our what solds. We went to a hardware store and found the clearance rack and found some great deals. And so this was one of those things where it was through the clearance rack at a hardware store. So we're talking about going back and seeing if we can find some more items like that. Okay, and then on eBay, I woke up one morning and somebody purchased these newly tagged Apartment Men's Gray from another ThredUp Men's Box. I'm selling so many ThredUp Men's Box pieces, you guys. Somebody purchased these outright for $30 on eBay. I received the notification that morning when I woke up, so those went out the door that day. All right. And then I received an offer. This was listed for $25, again from a men's ThredUp box. This was a Polo Ralph Lauren Slim Fit men's shirt. I think I had this listed for $25. Maybe it was $1,500, so I don't remember what it was listed for, but they sent me a $12 offer, and I accepted because the cock on this was like $3.50 or $4. This was not getting a lot of traction, so I was happy to get this out the door, and I still made some good profit on that piece. So I was very, very happy with that. And that was it for this last week. Again, we were just so thankful to have some sales and still have great going on with sales last week and over the weekend. Had some great sales this week already. So excited to share those with you next week. I am contemplating maybe doing like a what sold video of my highest selling items once a month. Or maybe I should just continue to do the what solds once a week. If you guys have thoughts or feedback on that, please feel free to comment below. What piece were you surprised that sold on my what solds? And also share with me your feedback on the what solds. Were you happy with what sold? Those Dove candle holders or just anything. I would love to hear any of your comments below on anything, y'all. I love hearing feedback from everybody. I'm still waiting for my Cozy Threads boxes to ship. I'm not sure why it's taking so long. It's been 2 weeks now since I placed the order. I might try and reach out to them and see if there's any word on when they might ship out. They did say that they've been behind because of orders, and it takes time for them to go through and pick out the pieces, but the box that I ordered, the 2 boxes that I ordered were new with tags, so honestly I'm not sure why it's taking them so long to get those out. Even since it hasn't even shipped yet, and then time for shipping, I'm hoping to even just get them by the end of the month at this point. So I will keep you guys posted. I'm hoping it's worth it waiting on these boxes. They are new with tags, men's items, so I'm excited to get them in and see what they look like. It might be worth the wait, and so I will keep you posted on that. In the meantime, we are going to another... I think it's at a church. There's another rummage sale going on this weekend. We've had several pieces already from our garage sales that we did a couple weeks ago. We're so excited about how that's going. And so I want to do a haul on the rummage sale that we're doing this weekend. I'm so super excited. We have not been out sourcing in a couple weeks because we had inventory to get through. And then the storm last weekend. So we have not been out in a couple weeks thrifting. I'm excited to go look at some things. I was just telling Dan last night, I'm excited to get out and do some thrifting. It's been a while. So anyway, I will do a haul on what we get there. And in the meantime, you guys, I hope you're having a really great week. This is Wednesday already again. And I hope you guys are having a great week. We're having some great weather here. We're loving the sunshine. We're getting some warmer days finally, and it's in the high 70s today. And we're loving it. Keeping busy here. So thank you so much. If you are still with me, please do like and subscribe. I've got so many people watching the videos and not as many people subscribing. So if you want to know about content about unboxings, what's sold, sourcing, tips and tricks on what's working for us, sharing with you how things are working on certain platforms, I'm thinking about redoing a video that I did. Somebody messaged me about a video I did on Vimeo about how to list on Vimeo. That video was a long time ago, and she commented about how it was kind of hard and muffled to hear through it. I might redo that. So if this type of content benefits you, please do subscribe so you know when we're doing thread up unboxings and other unboxings, thrift hauls. Everything is selling for us, y'all. We're having anywhere from hard goods selling to shoes selling, men's clothes selling, jewelry selling, women's clothes selling. I no longer sell kids' clothes. I do still have some things listed, but I'm going to delist those. And a friend of mine is interested in purchasing some of those items. So everything is selling for us, and we're so excited about where our business is going. We are already matching what our halfway through mark for sales was last month and the month before that. So we're excited to see what this month brings. And so again, if that type of content benefits you or is a blessing to you, please do subscribe so you know when new videos come out. And if you liked this content today, please do like this video. And guys, until next time, we will see you then. Take care.